As we have spawning down to the bottom left-hand corner, currently 1 game up. He goes by the name of Grubby. And spawning down to the bottom right as our red Terran. He goes by the name of NRS Krass. Looking to bring himself back into this. He's been the underdog of the entire group. Can he pull himself back here? The German representative in the WCS Europe against Netherlands.
We've talked a little bit about Newkirk City here. I'm very curious to see how Grubby opens. That's going to be very important. I do think there is a good chance he's going to go again for the very quick Nexus with double gas, but not too many probes on them. Not having any units. That Zealot cancel trick has become a very important part of playing Protoss right now, because you can have everything earlier, and it's a very safe way to play. But people have not started to counter this yet. You could hide an SCV behind the middle line of your opponent, time it well, and then get in there as he cancels the Zealot and tell him, surprise, gonna make an eBay on your expansion. Merry Christmas, but not just yet, maybe later.
Happy Hanukkah. Here's an engineering bay for you. Well, we have Grubby now heading over the map. But you're right, it would be a cool thing to do. I really like engineering bay blocks if you can make them work. But you are also right in saying that the Zealot cancel trick is so important now. But second gas goes down very quickly here for Grubby. Is it 2 in each gas for now, you think?
Yeah, definitely. Grubby's he's very fond of this double gas opener. He uses it a lot in Protoss versus Protoss as well.
Uh-oh. Look where this probe's going.
I didn't pay attention. When did he make the gateway? Very early. If he made it at 11, yeah. He might have made it very early. He might go for the super fast proxy, the Stargate with the Oracle sent into the main. But Krass, he should be able to get a factory early on, but maybe not on time to defend against this. He needs to scout it somehow, but he's going to be able to because he's sending an SCV.
Well, the thing is that he, Krass, in last game, did send a Marine around a lot of locations to try and spot a proxy. So if he does it again, he's already sending 1 Marine out. I think he's already going. Look at this. He's already going down there.
Yeah, but that's a big tell now, because the thing... Oh, yeah. He would have realized even without sending the Marine, because he's going to scout the main now, see only 1 pylon. So you have to think, well, there is some... 1 or 2 probes missing here. Where might they be, and where is the second pylon? And Krass realizing this is going to be Polt versus Grubby all over again. With the proxy target being scouted. Grubby says, challenge accepted. Well, he's going to try to come back from there.
How well does it work out with 2 Marines actually berating this pylon for now? Is what we're going to have to... God damn it.
Berating.
Berating.
Ah, okay.
All right, okay, no. We have now killing off this pylon, and, well...
Oh, the SCV?
He's going to throw down a second one.
The SCV slipped away from the side of that Stalker here. Krass has an SCV hidden in the base of Grubby. He's going to be able to spot what transition Grubby could go into, but I don't think Grubby wants to transition to anything right now.
Do you know what's kind of scary about this? Is that Oracles do pretty well against Marines. Like, they kill... I think they kill 4 Marines directly, right?
But not versus turrets.
But... Oh, he's making a turret. You're right. That kind of sucks. For Grubby. Oh, well.
Oh, Krass gonna proxy something, I think, in the main of Grubby. Maybe a factory?
I would like it.
Do it.
That would be cool.
Do it now.
Hellions in your base. That'd be cool. Or Widow Mine, just scramble on in to the mineral line.
Shox definitely would approve.
Shox likes her Widow Mines. She really does. All right, Grubby now, dancing on back. 6 Marines actually out right now. That 1 Oracle is going to fly on in. There's places where this Oracle can still assault that SCV line without being in range of that missile turret, actually.
Yeah, and... Ooh,
has to be careful. It's on the very edge here.
Oh, those Marines, they're being hunted down. How does it feel to be on the other hand?
And he's going to start working on the tech lab.
Whoa, repair that, Krass, if you do not want to lose your Steampack tech. It takes very long to kill a tech lab.
Yeah, there's no way he's really going to be able to take that out. It takes so long for Oracles in general to kill buildings.
Oh, and Krass, he just scouted the main of Grubby. He saw that there was no transition preparing for him. He's going to see the second Nexus, he does it.
Good scout.
Very important information here. Krass, where does he go from there? He can go into Medivacs on 1 base, or he can throw down a second command center. He's going to go into a factory, but the 1 Oracle, Grubby doing some very good job of not committing, losing it. He's keeping it alive, just like he did before versus Polt. And Grubby is somehow in a decent position in this game.
I'm sort of scared as to the potential of someone like Grubby being able to use an Oracle if it's faster. There's the potential that is going to come in the change. And if he can kill off a person after being scouted with a proxy with the Oracle, I can't imagine what someone like that could actually do with that if it was quicker. Scary stuff.
Yep. Those look like Krass has had enough here. He's not kept a single Marine back at home. He's producing... Okay, yes, the reactor. Oh, does need to run fast into the bunker here.
Yeah, the other Marines have moved out and are going to kill off the pylon as well as the Stargate. Grubby's already taken precautions, though, to not get supply blocked, so that is happy times for him. And the Oracle does move away for now. So back home, he's going for Forge as well as Robo Facility, transitioning onto a more standard game at this point.
You know what would have been really smart here by Grubby? To realize that Krass is gone for Factory and then most likely Medivacs tech faster than he's going to go for an expansion. And then from there, if you can see that, he could have chrono boosted the Phoenix out and then put it on patrol between his base and Krass's base over the dead space, which means the Marines couldn't land. That would have been a very good thing you can do. After you open Stargate on maps like this, you can do that, and that's really going to help, especially on this one very specific map. And
you stole the words out of my mouth. I was about to ask you exactly the same question here about that Phoenix coming out. It's such a good utilization of it against early Medivacs, but Krass for now is moving out with a very, very sizable army. Force fields need to buy a lot of time here.
And Grubby is pretty far back. Oh, he has the Observer, so he's going to be able to see this coming. He can just force field, say, 5 Marines if he wants to, but Krass not going to make the same mistake as he made in the first game, not going to steam in there. He's going to wait for the Medivacs this time. And 2 Medivacs on the way here. He has to do damage here. He's 29 walkers against 39. His natural expansion is going to be later than his opponents. And Grubby playing it very safe, throwing down a cannon up his ramp of his expansion, but not doing the best job of scouting between his base and his opponents. If those Medivacs go around, they're going to go straight to the middle. One of them already being boosted. If Grubby gets surprised by a Medivac drop in his main, it might be very hard for him to defend here.
Yeah, he really wants to keep on top of this Medivac harassment. Krass wants to go for it very, very quickly, rendezvousing with the army at the front super quickly. And the Oracle poking around.
He got at least 1 Marine, up to 5 kills in total. And Krass, he's not going to try to drop in the main here. He's expecting Grubby to be ready, but Grubby's not ready. Krass definitely not being fortunate so far in this series.
Yeah, he's going to try and poke at the front again, but these observers are keeping a good eye on exactly what's going on here. That Medivac moves straight towards his expansion, as his main as well, so he's moving a few units back there, throws down force fields to deny any kind of attack up the ramp.
And this observer is so clever. If you look at Krass's vision, there is almost no way he's ever going to see it.
Yeah.
It would be so hard. Usually you look in front of the ramp of your opponent, but a Medivac is going around behind the middle line of the expansion of Grubby here.
I'm looking to try and put on some pressure here, but Grubby reacts in time, rightly so, and the factory actually just scouted out a ton more gateways going down here for Grubby. So very, very important. Even has to boost out once again as the units were well in position for Grubby to deny.
Krass, he needs extra barracks. He's going to be supply blocked here for short moments. And if he was to succeed with a very big drop in the base of Grubby, Grubby is not really in a position where he has very strong units that can fight against lots of bioforces, except the one Colossus is about to get. But imagine Krass had tried to drop immediately in the main on the bottom right-hand side of those gateways. It could have really hurt, and it does look like he wants to go for one of those drops. We have an observer in place.
That's a huge, huge army, and it spots exactly what he's up to here. So really, really nice. Even Revelation, not only on the Medivacs, but also on the rocks, so you can keep an eye on those as well.
Looking at the vision, it looks so funny. It's really big, dude.
It's like, yes, I can see it. All right, well, that could have done a lot of damage to him if he wasn't careful, but he's keeping a good eye on the parameters of his base, and that really does help him out with those observers.
Krass has been assembling a quite scary army here. He's forcing Grubby to cut probes for the moment as well, for some time. So he's on 46 SCVs now against 51 probes. It's still okay for him. 58 army supply for Krass, 59 for Grubby. Grubby has to be very careful here. He needs to keep on making lots of units, a lot of Colossus. He needs to transition into either Blink or Charge. And then I guess he's already got a pretty good gate count. But if he takes a third too early, he might get punished for it. And it does look like he wants to try and take a third right now.
Looks like we have the Templar Archives on the way as well here.
3 and 3 Medivacs.
Grubby's, yeah, he's
3 and 3 Medivacs. Gonna try to drop in the main and the natural. Oh, Krass, he spots the third base. He can get the cancel easily here. Is he gonna go for it? Yes, he does go for it.
Could do. And another Revelation once again on these Medivacs, keeping an eye on them so easily with these Oracle.
Grubby's moving out.
And he catches that base. Yeah, he's going to try and move out and deny this attack at the top. And that one lone Medivac moving around here. Krass, being a sneaky little fellow, sees that Templar Archives as well. Good intel, but also doing a little bit of damage to the probe line.
Yeah, any probe killed here counts. And this is a suicide mission here.
Yeah.
One Marauder, one Marine trying to kill some probes.
Oh, he's been lured out of position, and he is allowed to unload 3 medevacs worth of army in this main. That is a lot of DPS here, a lot of firepower. Guardian Shield goes up. The Colossi are out of position to deal with this as he engages up to the top as well. That entire army gets cut down, but the Zealots aren't holding in the main.
And Krass is going to press through here. Photon overcharge is used. He should be pulling back for the moment. He's done some damage, but I mean, nothing too important. As long as he doesn't kill probes there, Grubby is still going to be okay. Yeah,
53 workers to 52 in favor of Grubby right now. Another Colossus pops at just the right time here to make sure that he can kill a few more Marines, and one of the medevacs does go down. Actually, that had a lot of the units in it.
Yeah, Krass falling behind on supply now. 108 against 120. He's going to keep on moving across the map with lots of bioforces. Vikings as well. He's getting Terran ship weapons level 1 already. He has Terran infantry weapons level 2 on the way. Grubby, he has ground weapons level 2 about to finish.
Walks in a Zealot as well as High Templars as well. Feedback on the medevac, and the Marines trying to kill off that High Templar, but they don't get it in the end. So good little move there once again by Grubby. Krass trying to hunt down the very important units as well, though. He's not playing too bad, but he's slowly falling down in terms of supply. And
I have to say, Grubby is thinking exactly like me regarding gate count. Oh, Krass gonna try to drop the main, but he should see that there is too much. I was just thinking, Grubby just took a third. He's gonna need a lot of extra gates to keep on being able to keep up macro-wise with his opponent. So I was thinking he needs to have some gateways, and just as I thought that, he added 4 extra gateways in his main here. And nice architecture, by the way. Putting all those buildings together, having enough panels to make sure not just one of them powers all of them, but more.
Important stuff. 2 medevacs now moving around to the right-hand side, but there's still good forces here in place for Grubby to actually deny that, and he's going for the Dark Shrine as well, so really mixing up his tech at this point. He feels he can spare the gas to try and put some pressure on at his opponent's naturals, and it's also, DTs are pretty good defensively as well. Just putting one in the mineral line forces a scan when you drop. Not too bad. Yeah,
when you're on 3 bases, you can almost always afford to go for these Dark Templars. The thing is, now Grubby already knows there's a traitor in the main, there's probably one in the natural, but he's still gonna try and go for this.
Well, we've seen the Dark Shrine as well. Nice feedback on the medevac. Prevents the retreat here from Krass. But Krass killing a few more workers. Only 2, really, in that engagement. And he still has medevacs positioned around to actually go for assault. He has 4 Colossi, though, and only against 4 Vikings. He needs more Vikings at this point.
Krass has done a very good job of rebuilding himself up in this game. He's getting his upgrades as he has to. He's got his Ghost Academy. He's going to start making ghosts here momentarily. But Grubby, he's getting Blink. He's getting Storm. He's going to be on 2-2 upgrades here in a second against only 2-1. If he attacks now with Storm before there's too many ghosts, he could do a lot of damage to Krass. And it does look like he wants to start moving across the map here. Oh, he's proxying a pylon.
Looking to try and attack forwards here. Not sure he's going to be able to get that down whilst that army's there, but he does push it away for now. He's getting +3 armor on the way as well. It's 2-2 against 2-1 at this point in favor of Grubby. Grabbing a 4th base behind this as well. And there's a few ghosts being added to the mix very slowly, though.
Yeah, now Grubby's going to go for it there. He has some storms ready. Well, he has lots of storm ready, actually.
Oh, good positioning on the Vikings, though, but they do get stormed in the end.
What was that?
Stormy skies indeed. Those Vikings need to get out of there as they're going down, and there's still 4 Colossi being retained. This is kind of a bad situation for him. He's going to kill off one of them, but another storm hits that bio. 122 supply right now to 175 in favor of Grubby. The Zealots charge on in. Grubby feels that he can probably take this fight. There's really not that much firepower left over here for Krass, and oh, so many more Zealots actually reinforce here for Grubby.
And Grubby is right. He's going to pull back here for the moment to regroup and go with the new warp in, and Krass does not have enough.
And that is it. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Grubby advances on through that lower bracket. And that means